Hello shooters, this short series of videos is going to be about foundational skills, how to load and unload, how to do a press check, how to do malfunction clearance drills, how to grip the handgun, things of that nature. These are the things that you want to practice right from the very beginning, because practice doesn't make perfect, practice makes habits. Perfect practice makes perfect, which is good habits. We want good habits. So we want to practice as perfectly as we can the things that we want to learn. So these will help you, you saw them at the range. Practice them there. This will help you at home. Hey, how did we do that? How exactly did we do this? So hopefully it'll be some benefit for you there. Safety first. There's no ammunition in this room. There's always at least one closed door between myself and any live ammunition whenever I do dry fire, whenever I do practicing. That keeps me safe, keeps everybody else safe. At the very least, it's going to stop you from putting a hole in your big screen TV. At the very most, it'll prevent you from shooting somebody that you don't want to shoot. Okay, shooters, this video is going to be about the don'ts. Okay, there's some things we don't want to do, and I'm going to go over those. For one, don't ever call this a weapon. This is a firearm. It's a tool. It's a handgun. It's a bullet launching device. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P or a Glock or whatever you happen to have. It is not a weapon. The weapon is in between your ears. This is just a tool. This is an important mindset thing. Remember, we talked about mindset, tactics, and skills. We're going over some of the skills in some of the other videos. This is a mindset issue. And this is how it can really burn you if you think this is a weapon. If you're in a gunfight and your weapon goes down, in your mind you think, oh crap, I am now weaponless and the bad guy's going to win. You don't want to be there. If you were the weapon and your tool goes down, instead of this being, it's just a tool. It turned from a bullet launching device into an impact device. Or you can even huck it at them. You find some other tool at your disposal, because your weapon is right here. You're never weaponless. No matter where you are, you always have your weapon, which is your brain. Okay? That's an important mindset issue. So, this is a firearm. It is not a weapon. The weapon is here. The weapon is you. The weapon is me. This is not a weapon. It's an inanimate object. Just a tool. Okay, shooters, another don't. Remember, we do everything we need to do with the handgun up here. Load, unload, clear malfunctions, whatever. It's right up here in our peripheral vision where we can see it. And the reason we keep it up here is so we can see what's going on. We maintain situational awareness. We never look at our gun. We're always looking, because we can do everything here in our peripheral vision. Do not do this. Load, unload, clear malfunctions. When I'm doing this, I'm standing still, I'm not moving, I'm looking at my gun, and I just became a bullet sponge. The bad guys out there will see me not moving, will see me standing there looking at my gun, and I just became a bullet sponge. We do not want to be bullet sponges. Another reason you don't want to do this is because when you bring it down here, look at where the muzzle is. I could have a buddy over there. Or if I'm just at the range, somebody's standing beside me doing drills or whatever, and I'm gee, I wonder what's wrong with my gun. Do not bring it down here. Keep it up here in your face where you can look around. You maintain situational awareness. Your muzzle's pointed in a safe direction. There's nobody standing above you. So we do everything here. Never do we do this here. Some of my advanced courses, and some of you already have felt the sting, when we do malfunction clearance drills in the advanced courses under time pressure, and if you bring your handgun or your rifle down here to work on it and you drop your head, I'll shoot you in the back with my airsoft gun, or in the back of the leg if you're wearing body armor and your legs aren't. I'll shoot you somewhere where it hurts, so that you will learn through pain that you never drop and work here. You keep it up here and work here where you maintain situational awareness. This is to help keep you alive. Okay, shooters, another don't. is we don't want to cover the ejection port with our hand when we're doing malfunction or when we're loading, unloading. When we attack the slide, we want our hand to be back here behind the ejection port. The ejection port, this hole is this hole in the slide. Everything if it doesn't come out of here, it's got to come out of here. Okay. If we cover that, we'll actually create a malfunction when we're doing a malfunction clearance drill. And I'll demonstrate that. Okay, we'll go through the loading sequence. Okay, now, let's say that we're firing, bang, 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 we hear a click. We attack the mag, we attack the slide. I'm going to attack it up here in the ejection port area. Now look what I just created there. I just created a good one. Now I'm going to attack the mag, attack the slide, nothing works. Now I got to rip it out, clear it, reload it, and then get back in business. Okay, so it's important that we don't cover the ejection port. Just another tip is, since this is where the ejection port is, and all semi-autos eject somewhat to the right, we want to tip the gun slightly when we're doing these malfunction clearance drills, or when we're unloading or whatever, just slightly to help gravity on our side there. We don't want to tip it like that so that gravity is going to keep it in the slide. We want gravity to help us out there. Okay. But the most important part, do not cover the ejection port. Another don't is the slingshot method. I don't teach the slingshot method, and I'll explain to you why. The slingshot method is where you grab the slide like you grab like a slingshot. You grab the slide like a slingshot and pull it back. Okay. Biomechanically, the slingshot works a lot better if you put the ejection port up, which we don't want to do, and you point the handgun more at the ground, down here where it's not up in your face. It's hard to do the slingshot up here in your face. It's much easier to do the overhand. So everything we do is going to be attacking the slide with the palm of your hand and your fingers. Slingshot, you've only got your thumb and this one finger attacking the slide. This way you've got the whole palm of your hand here and all four fingers. Much more reliable. It works better biomechanically with keeping the gun up here in your face and working the gun up here where it belongs than doing the slingshot method. So we don't do the slingshot method. Hello shooters, another don't is we don't do any kind of pushing or pulling with our hands. Our arms, I mean. We've already gone over the firing grip, but we don't push with one hand and pull back with one hand. We don't do any of that. We grip with the handgun with our hands, but we don't lock our elbows. We don't induce a lot of undue stress on our upper body. Like when you can feel mine, or you can't feel mine. You can feel yours. When you grip, even like when you make a fist, you can feel these muscles in here tighten. That's what you want. You want those muscles to tighten there, but you don't want your elbows to lock out or anything like that. You just want a firm grip, no pushing, no pulling. What we want to do is remain fluid, so that we can engage a bad guy no matter where he comes from. If we're all pushing and pulling and tense, it's harder to do and we'll actually overswing. So no pushing or pulling. Just grip the handgun firmly and put it out there where it needs to go. Okay, shooters. This is not necessarily a don't, it's just more of a cautionary don't, or a cautionary be aware this is going to happen. And this is particularly for, this tip is particularly for Beretta M9s and other handguns that have a slide mounted safety, like an older Smith & Wesson, or an older Ruger where they had the safety up here on the slide. When you're attacking the slide, you can actually put the safety on, because in all those handguns, the safety that's mounted on the slide is a lever, and when it's down, it's on safe. And so by doing this, you can actually put it down, and so then when you come up, nothing happens because you've engaged the safety. So after you tack the slide on one of those, as your hand is coming back, just take your thumb and wipe it. I don't have a breader. I'd show you for reals. Just take your thumb and wipe it like that as your thumb's coming back. Wipe it, and it'll put the safety so it's in the firing position. Okay. If you have any questions, just go ahead and shoot me an email, or ask down below, or ask on my blog. And thanks for watching. And practice safely, practice correctly, and you'll learn and have a good foundation of skills.